This is the third video in our percentage series, and the purpose of this is to understand depreciation. The outcomes: you must be able to calculate the value of a car in the future using depreciation rates, and secondly, you must be able to calculate the value of a car in previous years using depreciation rates. First of all, let's try and understand what vehicle depreciation is. It is the decline in the value of a vehicle from the time you bought it. It is the difference between the purchase price and the selling price. Not all cars have the same rate of depreciation, but most cars depreciate at a rate of about 15 to 30% a year. However, the first year that you own a car, a new car, it depreciates the most during that year. And thereafter, as the car gets older, the depreciation rate decreases as well. So if we have a look at this graph, we can see in the first year, this car has lost 20% of its value because it's only worth 80% of its value. Here are just a few tips on how to lower vehicle depreciation. So they are suggesting that you don't buy a new car, but you buy a second-hand car with a low mileage, buy a quality used vehicle, and ensure that there is a full service history. Let's have a look how depreciation affects the value of the motor car. A car costs $240,000 in this current year and depreciates at a rate of 17.5%. So what that means is we're going to find 17.5% of the value and subtract it. So in other words, when we are doing this, because we're going from this year to next year, we are going to multiply by 1 minus I, or we can do it in the following way. That would be 240,000. We are going to subtract the value, so it's going to be 17.5% of 240,000. And if you calculate that, it'll be 240,000 minus 42,000, so the car loses 42,000 Rand of its value in the year, and next year it will be worth 198,000 Rand. We're going to use this fact to work out what the car was valued at the previous year. We're still going to use 17.5%. So remember, when I work this way, I'm going to divide by 1 minus I. So I'm going to divide by 1 minus 0.175, because remember, 17.5% is that, and if I write it as a decimal, 0.175. So I'm still working with the 240,000. This time I'm going to divide it by 1 minus 0.175. Use your brackets. And on my calculator, if I do that, I will get a value of 290,909 Rand, 0909, and so on. Money's rounded to 2 decimal places. I look at the neighbor, which is 0, less than 4. 4 or less, let it rest. So this would be 290,909 Rand and 9 cents, rounded off. So that's what the car would have been worth in the previous year.